Right, so subtracting fractions using with different denominators. So here we've got 1/2 take away 5/12. I'm going to have to start by converting them into like denominators. So they're both either going to need to be halves or 12ths. I can see by the fact that I've got 5/12 it's not going to be possible to simplify that fraction. So I'm going to have to convert the half into 12ths. Now I know that a half is equivalent to any number where the top is, so the numerator is half of the denominator. So you can see all of these fractions are equivalent to a half, and so based on that information I know that it's also the same as 6/12. But just to show you another way to work that out, I'm going to write down the 2 times table until I get to 12. So I'm going to do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That tells me that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of 2 in 12. So if I take my half and I multiply it by 6, it will give me the 12 that I'm looking for. So that half times by 6 becomes then a 12th, and then I have to do the same up here, so this becomes 6/12. And if I was to show you what that looks like with an image, I'm actually going to make my half a bit bigger than just 2 squares, because it's going to be very difficult to show. So I'm actually going to make it 6 squares just because it's a little bit easier to show you. But it's still a half, so this section here is the half. Okay, now if I use that same model of my half, but this time I'm actually going to convert it into 12ths. So let's show you what that looks like. I'm actually going to do the half like this, so you can see that half again here. Okay, now if I take each one of these halves and I split them into 6 parts, so currently my half is just 2 parts. If I split this here like this, you can quite clearly see how that half is the same as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 when it's 12 parts, so 6/12. So I've now got 6/12, subtract 5/12, which gives me 1/12 as my total.